Hi guys, I present to your attention a review of a new project. Let's discuss it in the comments after watching the video, and happy viewing everyone!
10,000 years ago, Gianli, the god of war, won the battle against the demons. However, killing so many blackened his golden core and he lost his divine essence. From now on, after his death, he will not be able to be reborn. He is destined to remain a martyr of hell for all eternity. At the same time, his beloved Yun Qian, the emperor's youngest son, having learned the truth, hurried to the priest tearfully asking him for help. "I'm ready to do anything to save him," he said. To which the priest replied, "If your will is strong, cut out his heart and extract the golden core. But that's not all, you have to put the golden core into your body to purify it for 10,000 years with your righteous spirit and blood. That's the only way you can save him. However, your body is weak, if you decide to take this step, you will die." But Yun Qian had no doubts about it, he firmly decided to save his lover. The only thing Yun Qian asked the priest before parting was not to tell Gianli the truth, because ignorance and misunderstanding can lead to great hatred of the one you love with all your heart. Under the cover of night, Yun Qian appeared in the chambers of his lover and decided to take a brave step. "Forgive me," he said. Waking up, the god of war was in disarray. He did not understand what was happening, but the words of his lover sobered his mind. I never loved you, you were just a tool that I used to my advantage," he said. "You are pitiful, give me your golden core, you will still not restore your divine essence, you will be expelled from the realm of the immortals," Yun Qian said without a shred of doubt in the end. Gianli refused to believe him, he did not give up hope for a second, until the trail of his lover finally caught cold. Expelled from the abode of the immortals, Gianli became the most insignificant person in all 6 kingdoms. He endured many hardships and suffering. Gianli was convinced that one day he would be able to regain his former strength. And then he will wait for his lover. After 10,000 years of waiting, Yun Qian never came. Gianli's heart was shattered, now he only had one thing left, hatred. Gianli, who was once bullied, managed to ascend to the top and became a venerable demon lord. After some time, an unexpected guest came to him. "We haven't seen each other for 10,000 years, and you're so disrespectful to your former lover," he said with a grin. To which his lover replied, "You can kill me, I still will not return your golden core to you." However, Gianli insists that he return the golden core to him. Rejected again, he loses his temper. He decides to make him his toy, endlessly inflicting numerous scars and humiliations on his once beloved person. He swears that he will return to him in full what he has experienced for so many years. After spending a night full of pain and despair together, the demon still had mercy and invited the attending physician to examine Yun Qian. It turned out that the doctor and Yun Qian had once known each other, and the doctor immediately recognized him, but decided not to show it so that more questions would not arise. The demon doesn't like how cute they are talking to each other, he decides to invade their conversation. "I called you to cure him and not to chatter," he said. Yun Qian stood up for the doctor, but this aroused Gianli's suspicions. Gianli decided that Yun Qian was bluffing. Not having time to entrust punishment to the chambers, the guard bursts in. "A terrible thing has happened to the wasteland lake. The ice covering the surface of the magical barrier melted, and its waters began to flow out, which led to the emergence and spread of poisonous gases, which had already poisoned the locals. The devil decides to correct the problem in the following way: since there is no longer a golden core in his body, and a person with a divine essence is nearby, then why not throw him into the lake to cleanse him, so the demon thought. Wounded and exhausted, Yun Qian is led to an ominous blood-red lake. No matter how much he begged for help, the demon insisted on his own. But something has gone wrong, Yun Qian cannot stay on the surface, he is drawn to the bottom. Gianli thought that he was deliberately deceiving in order to arouse sympathy, because in the past he was an excellent swimmer. After a while, the lake really began to clear up, but Yun Qian was nowhere to be seen. The other demons are wary, they think that the man has drowned, but Gianli certainly believes that it is just another trick of his. After a while, Yun Qian still does not come up. Gianli begins to become furious. Not hearing an answer, he throws himself into the water. Finding Yun Qian unconscious, he begs him to wake up and promises not to punish him again. The doctor says that the patient's condition has deteriorated greatly due to poisoning with poisonous gases. Gianli was glad that Yun Qian woke up, but did not show it. He remained the same cool-headed. Such are the emotional swings. Before leaving, he ordered not to take his eyes off him. Yun Qian closed his eyes and dreamed about the past. He and Gianli were happy together. As a token of love, Yun Qian gave Gianli a castle for lovers with the words that, from now on, his heart forever belongs to Gianli. Touched by the confession, Gianli also promised to write some words as a gift for their engagement. Gianli is puzzled. If Yun Qian loved him so much, then why did he betray him? Why did he become so ruthless? Yet, Gianli can't give up his feelings for him. The guard disturbed the Gianli seclusion with a report. He said the following: Venerable, we examined the borders of the wasteland lake and found traces of a spell sealing the powers of demons at the bottom, but it is not yet known whose hand it was. Gianli called a traitor a man from the temple of the death of the gods. He instructed to check everyone who was on the lake, but ordered to keep everything a secret for now. He suddenly remembered Qian Yun and decided to inquire about his condition. To which the guard replied that, according to the attending physician, the patient was not in danger, but he was in poor health. In the middle of the night, Gianli came to Yun Qian's chambers. When he suddenly heard his name Gianli from the lips of the sleeping man, he didn't believe his ears.